Hey guys, how's it going? It's Generalkidd here. We're back again with another interesting little glitch. Well, possible glitch. So basically, this is another side effect of the time travel glitch that I uploaded yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. I'll show you the general steps to do that glitch again right now, but I'm not going to get too in depth into it. But So just make sure you do check it out. I did upload it yesterday, so it should be easy to find right on my channel. It's most likely a related video to this one as well. So anyways, this glitch will let you get infinite turrets, and it could possibly overload the map. Which, if you don't know, the overload glitch is basically what allows you to overload the map. And when you overload the map in Halo 3, you should get a lot of interesting results, especially in multiplayer or in Forge. It disables the Guardians. It sometimes removes like objects from the map and barriers. But in campaign, when you overload a map, it well, the effects are it varies. For example, in the Covenant, when you do the Marine Island glitch and you overload it, the skybox just like disappears, weapon textures disappear, and even like the helmets for that pilot Marine disappears. You can see like his face underneath. So a lot of interesting effects. But on Sierra 117, well, I tried to overload it on this, and I'm not quite sure what the effects are. So you guys take a look and you let me know. So hopefully you followed the steps to do time travel up to this point. But if you haven't, just I know I didn't really explain the steps because I already did in the previous video, but it should be pretty clear what to do. But what you want to do now is just get on the Phantom as we did in the previous video, and have someone take out the Brute Chieftain and get the Gravity Hammer. And that person will also need to be the one that stays behind while everyone else stays in the Phantom. And at least one person needs to be on the turn in the Phantom at this part as well. Alright, so the person with the Gravity Hammer needs to find a good spot in the back of the Phantom. But just right about here, and they swing the hammer and it pushes the Phantom forward. But they need to probably swing a couple more times to dislodge the Phantom from here. And if you're wondering why the Phantom is here, like I said, just watch the previous video that shows you the time travel glitch. This is one of the more important steps to do this. But anyways, once the Phantom hits this barrier here, just have the person on the turret get off, and Phantom will keep flying away, and then you just need to jump out on the ledge here, and you'll be good. So just proceed on as normal to where the last part of the mission will be, which would be like right up ahead, right over here. And the person who stayed behind, they need to continue the mission as normal. At least right until they hit a loading point. Once they hit a loading point, they need to stop. They can actually like walk forward just a little bit more, but just make sure they walk forward enough so they load the rest of the map as well as all the AI and stuff, because it's important to load all that, otherwise there won't be anything here. So with that out of the way, you can just proceed back into the map. And before we get to the Phantom, we're gonna, we like to have fun here, so we're gonna mess with the cutscene a little bit. So we're just gonna push everyone here and trap everyone behind the shield door. This is pretty much gonna be the same effect as the previous video, but it's just fun to do it. It's always funny to like trap the Brute here, and then like when the cutscene's over, he's like all mad and everything and surprised. But just for a little bonus fun, we're gonna put some crates here. During the cutscene, this is where the Brute will be like beating Johnson. So we're just gonna put this here so that the crates get in their way, and we'll see what happens. But this is not the main point of the video, but it's just a little bonus that we're gonna do later. So make sure to stick around to the very end so you'll see the results. Alright, so the Phantom here. It is indestructible. You can't even stick turrets to the ground and blow them off. They'll stay on as well. So, but what you want to do here is just keep using grenades and push the Phantom a little bit to the left here towards this platform. And once it's pushed there enough, you want to get on someone's head and then jump up there and get on the turret. Now, what's interesting about this turret is once you're on it, like I said, the turret's indestructible. You can't use grenades to blow it off, but you can rip the turret off. However, if you rip the turret off, it does come off, but another one comes back. So it never actually breaks off. You pretty much clone the turret. As you can see, we're doing right here. We've already got a couple going on, and we kept trying this many times, and it is definitely clear that there are an infinite number of turrets on both sides of the Phantom. So now that we knew that, we decided to do a little experiment here where we just keep ripping the turrets off and then dropping them down. And a good way to do this is you rip it off and then you jump back so you don't have to fall down and come back up. And you can just keep doing this repeatedly a lot of times. And, well, the idea is to basically overload the map here, kind of like with using the trip mine method in Forge. So we're just going to fast forward here and show you exactly what we did. But this took quite a while. We're trying to build up a big pile here. But as you can see, we already got a few on the ground here, so I'm just going to fast forward. And eventually, we'll have a pretty sizable pile. And the hope was that we create enough turrets on the ground that the map eventually overloads. But I'm not sure if it did anything. We got to a huge pile to the point where the turrets started to despawn. But we couldn't really tell that anything else was going on with the map. So there wasn't any of the usual side effects. Our goal was to despawn the Phantom so that we can mess with the next cutscene even more. But nothing seemed to happen. I'm not sure if we're missing a step or anything. But overloading campaign is not really our specialty. But so if anyone else is pretty good with overloading the campaign, let us know if there's anything else we could do to overload it to make this more clear, I guess, or more apparent that the map is overloaded. But for now, this is just a possible overload method. We're not sure if anything else can be done. But as you can see, some of the turrets are already disappearing. But it is a pretty sizable pile. We have people on both sides of the Phantom ripping turrets off and drop them on the ground. So that's pretty much as far as we got. I'm not really sure if it does anything else. But I hope this gives you guys some ideas to experiment around further. But if you guys figure anything out, do let me know. I'm definitely interested. Now for the rest of the video, as I promised you, we did a little bonus tree at the end here. I'm just gonna show the modified cutscene. So there's the crate. Johnson is definitely standing inside the crate there, and then Brute kicks him right through, and he just phases right through. So I guess it's pretty consistent with all the other cutscenes that we've modified, like the ones on Tasava Highway. Basically, all characters and scripted objects in a cutscene, they're all not solid. That's why they can phase through all the other objects. That's why the one on the Tasava Highway, the Phantom just phases right through the Pelican instead of crashing into it. It's kind of unfortunate because that really prevents you from really messing with the cutscenes too many times. But I guess that's why Bungie made them that way, so that people couldn't mess with the cutscenes this way. But yeah, so everything else is the same at this point. Doesn't look like the overload glitch did anything. More and more turrets kept despawning once enemies came in. But other than that, everything else is the same. Chieftain's still stuck in here and he's all angry and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope this method might inspire you to figure out an actual overload glitch to complete it or something like that. So yeah, if you guys do figure something out, like I said, let me know in the comments. And if you did enjoy this, make sure to leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, because we got a lot of other cool things to share with you guys soon, and we hope you'll enjoy it all. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time.